In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Oklahoma weather from now to at least February 21st. Now, this is not going to be accurate, but because February 21st is a while away, but let's get started with the reflectivity. As we start, we have a couple thunderstorms popping up around, this is Sunday, Super Bowl day. And then we move on February 10th, around Tuesday, early Wednesday, late Tuesday. We have cells popping up in southern Oklahoma and maybe a little bit of northeastern Oklahoma. Excuse me, sorry. We move on. We have this is a little bit of a bigger cell, and it looks like to be probably going to be multiple cells that move through. This will bring rain to central Oklahoma and southern Oklahoma. Now, moving on, this right here is what could bring a little bit of snow and maybe a little bit of freezing rain to eastern Oklahoma. This is for now going to be just rain, but as we move on, as you can see, it gets a lot bigger. And this could bring snow and freezing rain because the temperatures will be a little colder this day. I mean, the snow might not stick, but it still has a chance of bringing all that snow and freezing rain. As we move on, that all goes away, and we basically get nothing but a couple more showers. Moving on, this is going to be the precipitation type, which means this shows the rain, and so if it's rain, freezing rain, or snow. The green that you see right there over in Mexico is rain. So, as you can see in eastern Oklahoma, it's just rain. Moving on to, actually, let me go back a bit, sorry. Here is the chance of snow in the Panhandle, but that is not a very, very high chance. Moving on, bringing rain, and maybe a little bit of heavier rain to central and southern Oklahoma, just south of Oklahoma City. Now moving on to see that at first it looks like it's all just going to be heavy rain, maybe a couple thunderstorms. As we move on, the storms get heavier and the chance of snow, that purple and that blue, and a chance of freezing rain, which is that pink right there. That freezing rain would probably be brief, and that would probably be in not like east of Tulsa, and probably actually right on the border. And the snow, on the other hand, that would be all in southeastern Oklahoma, and that maybe a little bit of eastern Oklahoma. Temperatures. Um, it stays warm for a while. It gets low, but it stays pretty warm as we move on. It actually stays in the 60s and the 70s. It does get in the 40s a bit, but that's just the low. And it actually does get in the 80s on a Thursday, February 12th. As we move on, it gets colder again, then it gets warmer, then it gets colder. And right here coming up, I think we get a little bit of a cold front. Not exactly a cold front, but it's right there. It's close enough. Well, I would call it a cold front because I love the cold. And 39 is pretty cold for February. But if we go back a bit, as you can see, it's in the 50s, and then it actually got in the 80s earlier in the month. It does get back down to the 40s around February 20th, but this is not accurate. I mean, this totally could be a cold front moving in, but I do not think it will be for now. Moving on, here's the fire outlook. We have nothing for Friday, February 6th. February 7th, on the other hand, in the Panhandle, it looks like it's going to be an elevated fire risk, not critical. And if you remember what a critical risk is, most of the time, it usually is a fire. If y'all don't remember what happened not too long ago, and I think it may have been October or August. Nothing February 8th, nothing February 9th, nothing after that, really. Nothing. This is the convective outlooks. There's really nothing, and you can see there's the names of them above them. There's absolutely really nothing for our state for now. That will probably be it for this video, because there's not really much to talk about when the weather is, because it's February. But this is normal February weather. It's going to be like this, like temperature, like in the 50s and the 60s and sometimes the 80s and sometimes the 30s. It's really spread out. But that's the really February weather that Oklahomans usually get. Sorry, excuse me. Moving on, I'm going to be probably posting a video every week showing what's going to be happening within the next couple of days. And if there's a severe weather day, say we get like a enhanced risk in central Oklahoma, as I will make a video not too far, like probably 3 days ahead, and I'll probably make a video a day ahead using the HRRR setup. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you liked, please subscribe. I mean, you do not have to, but if you'd like to, I'm trying to get 100 subscribers by the end of the year. Thank you.